This is Star Wars The Clone Wars, the 2011 second half of Season 3, Anakin Skywalker. Here is the updated version, and the more recent one. This is the Jedi, they call it the Jedi without the armor, Anakin Skywalker. I don't know if that's the official name. It's a figure that is looking a lot closer to how he looked like in episode 3. Anyway, the figure is supposedly part of Wave 7 of the Clone Wars figures, and he's also part of the Wave 8 assortment, but he is part originally of the Wave 7 assortment. Here's the rest of the wave. There, and a little bit, there's a little bit of a bio on him, talking about Anakin continues to use daring battle tactics to outmaneuver the Separatists, blah blah blah. He's a Jedi general, and just talking about how he succeeds, emerges victorious in battle. So anyway, he also comes with there is a interchangeable robotic arm feature, which we'll get to right now. As you can see, he comes with a lightsaber, only an ignited lightsaber, no extra lightsaber hilt, and comes with two right forearms. One is the arm with a glove, the other one is one without a glove, obviously. This arm in particular is the thinner one, actually holds the lightsaber a lot better than the gloved one for some reason. That's why I've had it on. But you can actually just swap the hands or the forearms, and you can have him in his regular hand mode. It's a little bit loose on this one. I've tried to squeeze the hand a little bit more, but it just doesn't want to grip it as firmly as the robotic arm or forearm. He can hold the base of the sword, the lightsaber, well, because it's the thickest part, but nobody holds it that way, right? So anyway, so there. It's a great sculpt. The head sculpt is actually very nice. I actually like it. Very accurate to how he looks like in Season 3, the second half of Season 3. The material that they use is soft rubbery plastic for the waist cape or his Jedi uniform. Articulation-wise, he's got a ball-jointed neck, swivel waist, ball hinge shoulders and elbows, a swivel forearm, a swivel hip. No ball hinge there, obviously. Why would they do that? Why would Hasbro even dream of adding articulation to the Clone Wars figure? Ball hinge knee and no ankle articulation. Surprise, surprise. Really, just understatement of the year. Anyway, his other hand is in sort of like a force position. Anyway, and the just like I don't know. I can't remember the figure, but the robe or the sculpt on his uniform is a little bit overlapping the shoulders. That's why it's very difficult to actually move his arms closer to his body or to the center. So there, but that's okay. So very cool. Here he is with his old self. The old Anakin. I actually like the new one better. He's a little bit thinner and shorter. No, almost the same size. And this one's a good figure, but I like this one a lot. So we'll keep him there. Here he is with Obi-Wan. Also the second half Season 3 Obi-Wan. 2011 Obi-Wan Kenobi without the armor. And they were together on Mortis. This was what they were wearing. The only person missing really now is the 2011 Ahsoka, which I already have, and I will be doing a review soon. So before you start typing any of your comments, yes, I will do an Ahsoka Tano review, the latest Ahsoka. Okay, so that's that. And what's interesting really about this new updated Anakin is that, as Dave Filoni says, or most what we've heard is he's looking more and more like how he would look like, just like Obi-Wan in Episode 3. Here is the Darth Vader vintage figure. Of course, it's a cartoon character. This is a live-action movie, but you get the idea what Hasbro is trying to do. So, there. This figure is, once again, a Galactic Battle Game figure. I wonder when all this Galactic Battle Game nonsense will ever end. And as such, it comes with a Galactic Battle Game card, a die, and a base, which you can slide in the card. So, there you go. A wonderful, yet another wonderful Anakin figure. Yet another wonderful Clone Wars figure. Very, very nice. Nicely done by Hasbro. Really liking this figure. I'm actually very happy I actually picked him up. You just can't have too much Anakins in your collection. And either way, I mean, all of the ones that they've released, even the there is another version of Anakin, a couple more, I think, that happened after this figure was released. The Arctic Gear Anakin and the there was another Anakin, I just can't remember. The one with updated, they modified it somewhat. I can't remember right now. It's somewhere in my shelf, but there was another one after this, and they're all okay, and this one is actually the best. So there you go. It's a great figure, must have for Clone Wars fans. I hope this video has been insightful and informative for some of you who are actually thinking of getting this figure. So there you have it. The Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the 2011 Anakin Skywalker without his battle armor. And thanks for watching. At this point in time, the video review is over. I just wanted to add, some of you are still asking me FAQs that I've already addressed in my X-Men Origins Deadpool review. People still keep asking me where I get my stuff. Where did you get this? Where did you get that? Where in the world do you get it? Where does fxfranz get his stuff? And for the nth time, I'm not saying this because I'm exasperated. I like the fact that you guys comment. Thank you. I like the fact that you guys ask questions. Thank you. But I'd appreciate it if I've already answered a particular question. It would be nice if some of you would refrain from asking it since I already answered it. I get my stuff on retail. In case I haven't mentioned it, I get my stuff on retail. I'm not ranting here. I'm just saying that I get my stuff on retail. Where does fxfranz get his stuff? Oh my God, retail. Retail means in Manila. I live in Manila. Toys R Us, Toy Kingdom, Landmark, Rustan's. Yeah, and occasion, I get a bunch of Transformers from R Toys, and I do mention in the video if I get it from R Toys. I promote the store, and as many of you know, I do promote the store, and I get some stuff, a lot of stuff from R Toys. R Toys is a hobby shop somewhere here in Metro Manila in a place called Green Hills. But a lot of the time, I get my stuff on retail. So if I do a review on it, I got it on retail. All right, that is probably the most frequently asked question I can think of right now. The others, are you going to do a review of this and that? My answer is one and the same. Stay tuned. Which do you like better? Him? It depends on who you like. Ask yourself who you like better. That's who you pick. Okay, who do I like better? I don't know. I have my own biases, but if you ask me which you should buy over the other, I would throw the question back at you. Which one do you absolutely like better? Ask yourself that. Which one you live in. Don't buy something which other people are just buying for the sake of buying that. Buy it if you like it. Don't buy it if you don't like it. Okay. So there. Sounded like a rant, but trust me, I didn't mean to make it into a rant. It's not a rant. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Yeah, there you go. Cheers.